You are welcome in the post-result press meet. So what we'll go with our presentation, and then I'll give you initial briefing, and then we'll be open for question and answer. So let us go with the presentation part first. Yeah. So the performance highlight of a bank. Business of the bank has grown by 10% and reached to 10.27 lakh crore on a YOY basis. The business growth is backed on the growth in deposit and advances both. So under deposit, the growth was 7% and we reached to 5.89 lakh crore. And the deposit, it is growth backed by the CASA growth. So saving bank deposit has grown by 7% and current account has grown by 9%. And as a result, we could maintain the 41% CASA ratio. The credit growth has been 14%, and we reached to 4.38 lakh crore. The credit growth is backed by the growth in all sectors. So in a RAM sector, which we call retail, agri and MSME, has grown by 13%. RAM. And another RAM, retail has grown by 14%. So in the retail sector, our home loan has grown by 11%, auto loan has grown by 28%, personal loan has grown by 26%, jewel loan has grown by 19%, and other retail loan grown by 14%. So retail has grown by 14%. So all component of the retail, whether it is a housing, whether it is a auto, whether it is a jewel, whether it is a personal, all loans have grown. Under the agriculture, so crop loan has grown by 9%, investment credit has grown by 51%, agri allied has grown by 9%, and infrastructure 36%. So agriculture has grown by 15%. MSME has grown by 9%, micro 8%, small 6%, medium 17%, so 9%. So virtually all our cylinders are firing, all the verticals are growing good, and the corporate credit is growing 6%. And as a result, our RAM, which was around 60 plus 0.5%, is reached to 62% in September. So that is a business. If you go back to the first slide, please. So if you see in the profitability front, our operating profit of the bank has grown by 11% on YOY and reached to 3,629 crore. Likewise, the net profit of the bank has grown by 13%. So operating profit has grown by 11%, net profit has grown by 13% and reached to 1,225 crores. So that the operating profit and the net profit has grown on the strength of our NII growth, net interest income growth. So net interest income has grown by 15%, and in other income, basically our fee-based income has grown by 18%, our forex income has grown by 171%, PSLC commission has grown by 383%, and there is a decline of 77% in the trading profit because of the market movements. So as a result of increase in NII and other income, our operating profit has grown by 11%. So point is that income has grown 15%, expenditure have grown only by 4%, resulting in an increase in operating profit 11%, and there is a reduction in provisions as well. So mainly because of NPA provisions. So profit before tax has grown by 116%, and net profit has grown by 12%. So and the return on asset 0.7%, and return on equity is 13.5%. 83% and the cost income ratio is 44%. In fact, in the quarter, our we could contain our cost of deposit, and cost of deposit is at grown by 16 bips to 4.02, whereas the yield on advance has grown by 50 bips and reached to 7.48%. And as a result, our margin has improved to 3.20%. Asset quality is under control, and our gross, net and PCR all have improved. So gross NPA has come down from 9.56% a year back to 7.3%, and likewise the net NPA has come down to 1.50%, and there is an improvement in PCR by 776 bips, and PCR is 91%. So in sum and substance, bank business has grown 10%, deposit has grown 7%, advances has grown 14%, operating profit has grown 12%, 11%, net profit has grown 13%, and our gross and net NPA has come down substantially. So margin has improved to 3.20%. This is the sum and substance, and capital wise we are at a 16.15% as against the 11.5% of the regulatory requirement. So bank is fully or adequately capitalized. As far as digitization is concerned, as against 70% of the digital transactions a year back, it is at 82%, so 12% higher. What we have done, we have launched number of journeys for liabilities and asset side both. In the liabilities side, through tablet banking, we are acquiring saving account and current account. On a lending side, we have rolled out 12 digital offerings, which include pre-approved personal loans for salaried, pre-approved personal loan for self-employed, KCC renewal, loan against deposit, instant gold loan, health insurance, motor insurance, Shishu Mudra, KCC renewals and all. And bank is on a digitization path, and from the HR side we have rolled out performance management system in the bank. So that is on digital side. So digital transactions in the banks are increasing. We have opened 3 digital banking units in the last month at Delhi, Lucknow and Karaikal. In the financial year, we opened 14 branches, and presently we are having 5,728 branches. This is where we stand. So we are now open for any questions and answers. So just a minute. So the business growth is basically 14%, and bank is growing backed on the strength of its own. So RAM growth, retail, agri and MSME is growing. CASA is growing. Asset quality is under control. And as a result, the interest income of the bank is growing. Interest income is core operations. So bank is earning from the core operations.
Are there any slippages, sir?
Yes, slippage in the quarter is 2,379 crore, against the slippage of 2,379 crore, the recovery is 3,255 crores. So recovery is virtually 900 crore more than the slippage. As a result, our gross and net NPA has come down. This is on the quarter. If you see year as a whole, half year, fresh slippage is 4,356 and the recovery is 4,438. So again, half year also our recovery is more than the slippage. In MSME, all sectors are basically showing improvement. So we are basically, whether it is a micro, small, medium, our business is increasing in all three. So not only the business, but happens the increase in prices has also happened, which resulted at an increase in more utilization of the limits and more credit growth. Now, education loan, of course, education loan, our NPAs are more, but what we have done, we have revamped our education loan scheme and we are giving competitive rates to all, whether it is IITs, IIM, top engineering schools, top management schools. So we have revamped our education loan scheme.
Okay, sir. Will you highlight the performance of our branches in Sri Lanka?
Branches in Sri Lanka are doing good, so there is no issue. They are making profit as well, and we are earnings from the local operations in Sri Lanka. So locally there is no issue. The issue is basically in a foreign exchange.
Yeah, exactly.
So regarding fixed deposit, you have plans to increase the rates, sir?
Yeah, we have increased the rates. We have increased the rates in deposits as well, and simultaneously we have increased our MCLR as well. So in the quarter we have increased our rates 2-3 times. Recently, around 2-3 days back, where we have increased our interest rates from by 60%, 60 bips, 50 bips, in different buckets. So total, actually you see, our net NPA is 6,001 crore, 6,000 only. And if you go the bifurcation of our NPA number, so basically education loan around 1,183. We are having around 32,000 crore of a gross NPA, so 1,000 crore is around it is 0.33%.
Sir, on this slippage,
3%.
Sir, corporate slippage on your left, sir.
Yeah, corporate slippage is.
There was 218 crore on the corporate side. Was it a one single account or what exactly was that?
Out of this 218 account, one single account is a 208 crore.
Which account, and can you name the sector at least?
It is basically a government account in Raipur. What happened last quarter also, this account slipped, then we have recovered the money. It's a government account. Again it is slipped, so that money is coming when they are unable to pay the due amount, it slips.
Okay. So is this the first time that the bank is achieving interest income of 10,000 crore in a quarter?
Yeah.
More than 10,000 crore.
Yeah. That income is growing because our business is growing. And at the same time, interest rate itself is increasing. Okay. There are two factors of that.
So, and in terms of 1,000 crore profit, quarterly profit, do you see the run rate to continue in the coming quarters also, given the current trend in terms of credit growth and business growth?
Yeah, you see we are growing 14%, first point. And our cost is under control. The second point is that the asset quality, because our net NPA is only a 6,000, so it has come down substantially to 1.5%. So and all our engines are firing, whether the retail, agri, MSME, all, housing loan, auto loan, personal loan, jewel loan, MSME loan. So as a result, what will happen when your business will grow, your interest income will grow, your spread will grow. So it gives, and at the same time, asset quality point of view, you see our SMA 1 and 2 has come down. So when the asset quality is under control and you are growing, then naturally the income should increase.
Sir, if you see the cash recovery, it is almost doubled actually, but in terms of total recovery, it's slightly lower. Any reason for that?
No, what happens last year, there is a one big account recovery of around 620 crore of DHFL. That has a one-off item. Otherwise, our recovery is increasing.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, there is hello. Sir, there is a decrease in your non-interest income by 7%. Any reason for that?
Yeah, decrease in non-interest income is basically in a treasury trading profit. What happens when the interest rates are increasing, you can't make money in the treasury. So it's against 548 crore of a profit in the last year. In the current year, the profit is only 100. Current quarter it is 125. Last quarter it was only 105. So this 400 crore gap, if you exclude this treasury, which is depends on the market, over other income has grown by 7%.
So what is the target for this credit growth target?
We are growing 14%. The way we are growing, we should be able to grow with around 12%, 13% or so in the time to come.
சார் சார் ஒரு கொஸ்டின் சார், டிபாசிட் பண்ணக்கூடிய இந்த கஸ்டமர் மணி போகிறான், இது ஆன்லைன் சீட்டிங் ஏற்படுத்து நடக்குது, அதை தடுக்கிறதுக்கு ஏதாவது வழி பண்ணுறீங்களா?
Just a minute. You please come. Yes, sir. Yeah, please, sir. Yeah.
சார், கஸ்டமர் டிபாசிட் மணி வந்து ஆன்லைனில் ஏற்பட்ட சீட்டிங் நடக்குது பேங்க்கில், அதை தடுக்கிறதுக்கு ஏதாவது வழியா? போலீஸ் எடுக்க நடவடிக்கை வேறு, நீங்கள் செப்பரேட்டாக ஏதாவது நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கிறீங்களா?
இன்டர்னலாக கம்ப்ளீட் மெக்கானிசம் வச்சுருக்குறோம். ஏதாவது கஸ்டமருக்கு ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தால் உடனே வந்து எங்கள்கிட்ட வந்து ஆன்லைன் போர்ட்டல் இருக்குது, கால் சென்டர் இருக்குது. அது கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ண உடனே அந்த அக்கௌண்ட்டில் ஃபர்தர் டிரான்சாக்ஷன் நடக்காமல் பிளாக் பண்ணிடும். அது போக எந்த டிரான்சாக்ஷனும் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்க்ரீனிங் மூலமாக தான் போகுது. சே ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், நீங்கள் தமிழ்நாட்டில் ஒரு டிரான்சாக்ஷன் பண்ணிவிட்டு, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து சென்னையில் ஒருத்தர் டிரான்சாக்ஷன் பண்ணுறாரு.
Please. Bharti sir. Otherwise you speak on podium.
ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து இப்போ நீங்கள் சென்னையில் ஒரு டிரான்சாக்ஷன் பண்ணுறீங்க, இமீடியட்டாக வந்து மும்பையில் அந்த டிரான்சாக்ஷன் ட்ரிகர் ஆகுதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். எங்களுக்கு இன்டர்னலாக வந்து ஒரு சாஃப்ட்வேர் இருக்குது, அதுவே வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சி ஜியோ லொக்கேஷன் பார்த்துட்டு அந்த டிரான்சாக்ஷனுக்கு ஒரு அலர்ட்டை ரைஸ் பண்ணி கால் சென்டர்லேருந்து கால் போகும், நீங்கள் தான் பண்ணிங்களா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. இல்லை அப்படின்னாங்கன்னா அந்த டிரான்சாக்ஷனை பிளாக் பண்ணிடுவோம். இந்த மாதிரி சின்னதாக நிறைய செக்ஸ் அண்ட் பேலன்சஸ் வச்சுருக்குறோம். அதனால் வந்து நம்ம பேங்கை பொறுத்தளவில் ஃப்ராட் வந்து ஆல்மோஸ்ட் நில்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். கம்ப்ளைண்ட்ஸ் வந்து இன்றைக்கி தேதியில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மிஞ்சி போனால் ஒரு நாளைக்கு மேக்ஸிமம் ஒரு 100 கம்ப்ளைண்ட் வரும், அவ்வளோதான். அதுக்கு மேலே வர்றதில்ல. அதுவும் வந்து ஃபெயில்டு டிரான்சாக்ஷன்ஸ் மூலமாக தான் வரக்கூடியது. ஃபெயில்டு டிரான்சாக்ஷன்ஸும் வந்து நெட்வொர்க்கில் ஏதாவது ஃபெயிலியர் இருக்கும். ஏன்னா ஒரு டிரான்சாக்ஷன் நடக்கணும் அப்படின்னா டிஃப்ரெண்ட் நெட்வொர்க்ஸ் இருக்குது. அதாவது நம்ம பேங்க்கு, இன்னொரு பேங்க்கு, டெலிகாம் நெட்வொர்க்கு, இது எல்லாமே சுவிட்ச் ஓவர் பண்ணி டிரான்சாக்ஷன்ஸ் வரணும். அந்த சமயத்தில் ஏதாவது ட்ராப் ஆனால் இமீடியட்டாக அது நெட்வொர்க்காக வரும். நாங்கள் அதை கம்ப்ளைண்ட்டை இமீடியட்டாக நாங்கள் சரி பண்ணி கொடுத்துட்றோம்.
சார், அந்த நம்பர் எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? கஸ்டமர் கால் சென்டர் நம்பர்?
கஸ்டமர் கால் சென்டர் நம்பர் வந்து எல்லாருக்குமே பழக்கம். நாங்கள் வந்து எவ்ரி மந்த்தும் வந்து கஸ்டமர் அவேர்னஸ் மீட்டிங் நடத்துகிறோம். அந்த யூடியூப்பில் வந்து கால் போட்டு நடத்துகிறோம். சிம்பிளாக வந்து 92895 92895 அந்த நம்பருக்கு ஸ்டாப்னு ஒரு மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிட்டிங்கன்னா போகிறோம். நீங்கள் டிரான்சாக்ஷன் பண்ணி முடித்த உடனே உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம், யூ ஃபீல் இட் இஸ் அ ப்ராப்ளம் நினச்சிங்கன்னா 92895 92895 போட்டு ஸ்டாப்னு அடிச்சிருங்க. உங்கள் டிரான்சாக்ஷன் எல்லாமே உங்கள்கிட்ட நின்று போயிடும்.
Bharti, you explain, you just translate the question in English, MD will
Let me also reply.
Okay. Otherwise, okay. They want to hear MD, na?
Sir, what he is asking is, in case if there is any problem, how to safeguard my the interest. I am telling him that you just send 92895 92895 stop. All the channels transaction will get blocked.
What kind of problem?
He may be having a doubt whether money has gone properly or not. So online transactions.
Okay, so what we are doing in an online transaction, first if the transaction is any amount is debited in your account, we are giving you a SMS. The one point that your account has been debited. For any cyber point of view, you should not disclose your OTP, you should not disclose your password to any person. This is what you have to do. Otherwise, we too are our own controls. So please do not disclose your OTP, your password, card details to anybody. And if any amount is debited in your account, you will get immediately the SMS which says that you can track your account.
And also
and use our Indo-ISIS mobile. There you can see your balances anytime, your account statement, your transactions. So I request you to take my mobile banking. It is good to operate, and online you will be knowing everything.
And also do not click on any link received.
Yes.
That is most important. This is the one way which is going now.
ஓகே சார், தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Now you stay. If someone asks in
Yeah. So we have achieved the targets of Mudra close to 100%, of course, and we are around 80% plus in Stand Up India. So bank is achieving all the mandatory targets. You see our priority sector target also, in spite of selling PSLC of around around a 30,000, we are at a 48% is against the requirement of 40%. So bank is achieving all its targets.
கடன் கட்டக்கூடிய திறன் வந்து இப்போ இந்த யா சார் he is asking what the ability of mass to pay back the loan now, how whether it is improving or decreasing, that's what he is asking.
So now I understand your point. Your point is that with the increase in the interest rate, whether the capability of a person to pay the installment is there or not. This is what your question, sir?
With the improvement in economy, with the his
With the
asking.
increase in interest rate, whether the person will be capable of repaying back or loan. This is your question?
Yeah. Actually, after the COVID, public or pandemic, especially personal loans, they were very suffering. So they increased to pay refund that payments or any difficult facing.
So point is that you see our collection efficiency. It is at 95%. So we are getting our money back. And what Reserve Bank of India has done when the pandemic has come, they have given the moratorium, and then what we have done, we have increased the repayment period. Just to see that there should not be any undue pressure on the customer to pay.
Advantages and business promotions.
So after amalgamation with the Allahabad Bank, you see your size of the bank has increased. Now we are at a 10 lakh plus bank. So we are one of the largest bank. So this is one thing. Second, since our reach has increased, our branches is now throughout the India, UP, Bengal, even in the southern part. So the reach has increased. We have access to the more talent because of the two organizations. The manpower has increased, so we are access to the more talents. Fourth one, based on the need of a particular area, we are having number of products. So with the amalgamation of the banks, your product offering will increase. So fifth, your customer base is increased. Sixth, your revenue has increased. So there are number of benefits which the bank has got because of the amalgamation. And cost has increased. Suppose earlier we were in 2 data center, now we are having only 1 data center. Earlier we had 2 treasury, 1 treasuries, 300 odd branches we have rationalized. So we have rationalized number of offices, we have rationalized number of training colleges, we have rationalized number of our inspection centers. So there are huge benefits bank has achieved.
Customer banking is not very good, sir. When you go to bank branches, the response from the staff is not very good across these banks.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to give training to the
What we are doing, sir, we are having training colleges. We keep on giving training to our employees, not only customer service but products also, because we are offering digital products. So first they should also aware of our digital products, what kind of offering, then only they can tell to the customer. So this is a part of our process. So in training college every week there are the training. First point. Second point.
Almost 2 years over amalgamation.
Let me complete this. So this is a training part. But what happens over a period of time, and especially after Corona, so people have also become digital savvy. So all in our houses we have started using digital for procurement of any needs, because online purchases we are doing. Banks too are offering the products. So we are having our mobile app EndoISIS, through which you can remit money, you can transfer money, UPI, IMPS. We too are having debit card, credit card. So through that you can do e-commerce. For entrepreneurs we are having our RCTs where we are giving training to them for developments. We are having financial literacy centers through which we are giving awareness of digital products to the citizens of the country. So that way bank is doing number of things.
Thank you, sir, for the responses.
One minute, ma'am. Let's meet, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, ஆஃப்டர் பேண்டமிக் அப்புறமா வந்து எஜுகேஷன் லோன் கொடுக்கறது வந்து கம்மியாயிருச்சு இந்தியன் பேங்க் சைடில். எதனால் காரணம் சார்? எஜுகேஷன் லோன் கட்ட முடியாதனாலயா, இல்லை வந்து பேண்டமிக் அப்புறம் வந்து நம்மளால் எஜுகேஷன் லோன் கொடுக்க முடியலையா? என்ன ரீசன் சார்?
Sir, he's asking after the pandemic, the loan delivery and the education loan is coming down. Is there any reason? He's asking.
No, sir, there's absolutely no reason. We are with the customer, we are with the students, and we in fact have revamped our education loan products and reduced the interest rates also to make in line with the markets. So we are aggressive in the education loan portfolio. That is why in not only education, in a housing, in a auto, in a personal, that is why we are growing 13-14% every quarter on quarter. So absolutely no issue, sir, in education loan as well.
No, sir,
To add what MD is, just a minute. To add what MD is saying, we have done agreement with many NBFCs for co-lending in education also, to reach the people at far-flung places.
So I think this was, if you had just one question last and we'll wrap up the press conference. So
அதே மாதிரி வந்து பல ஏடிஎம்லேயும் சரி சண்டேஸ்லேயும் பேங்க் ஒர்க் ஆகல.
Sir, you have asked the question, just last question from, he's been asking last question from me.
No, this is a part of our logo. This is a part of our logo, sir. We are keeping both Indian and Allahabad. You see, the banks which have amalgamated prior to us is still having the same logo, Dena and Vijaya. Because what happens, the employees, the customers of that bank have amalgamated with us. So what happens, so customers should also see the logo and have the same affinity as he was having earlier.
Thank
so
you.
that is the whole purpose of keeping this.